noticed something when I go out now. And I live in Houston, by the way. I have noticed that dudes out here do not approach women in the club. Well, I wouldn't even say the club because I don't go to clubs, but like lounges or like speakeasies or anything like that. I'd be like, do y'all want somebody to approach y'all? Because I'll be damned. I'm sorry. And I'm not approaching no man. I mean, I have a fork, but I'm not doing it. Baby, you got to show some type of interest. Baby, we done locked the eyes. That mean that's your go time. Come on, green light, go. But like, other than that, like, y'all don't do nothing. I be looking at y'all like, who the fuck do y'all think is finna come up here talking to y'all? Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't know if y'all be feeling like y'all that nigga. I respect it, but like, I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. I'm sorry. Like, men are like supposed to, it ain't nothing wrong if a woman do, but like, men are really supposed to, be trying to holler at that. You is tripping.
Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to.
Well, a lot of them have said the juice ain't worth the squeeze. I mean, I've literally had men say that verbatim in my comment section. Women who told me, they're like, it's just not worth, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. The amount of effort that it requires to actually connect with these women no longer even, it's not worth it. Because we do all this extra effort. You want us to do all these different things. And then half of y'all just want a dinner date. Half of y'all just want your food paid for because you can't afford your own food.
Men aren't approaching women anymore. Not because they're mama's boys, not because they're man-child or scared or whatever it is you call them these days. You know why? Because one wrong word and they're labeled creeps. One compliment and it's harassment. One traditional gestures and they're called sexists. So they've learned to leave you alone. Then you wonder why chivalry is dead, why dating apps are the only option. Congratulations, women. We've played ourselves.
Why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women. The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They'll just stare at you from a distance. As a woman who's trying to embody her feminine energy, you're not going to catch me going up to the guy. You're just not. We can just stare at each other. Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women because guys don't do that anymore. If God were to guarantee that your 20th person would be the love of your life, you would be so happy to be rejected by all 19. So why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? We don't chase. We signal like, you can come up to me now. But all men do is just look at you now. And of course, like, if the woman is interested, she's going to keep looking your way too. But it just like stays like that. Nothing ever happens because men don't walk up to women anymore. Or they're just tired of being rejected. But it's like, if God were to tell you that you're going to go through 20 rejections before you get to your yes, and that's going to be the love of your life, you guys would be so happy to go through all 20 because you would just be so closer to the love of your life. Come on, guys. You guys got to do better.
Y'all, I went out last night with like my little friends, and we was at this place called District Bar and Grill or whatever, because on Wednesdays I guess they got this special $20 bottomless wings. I didn't get no wings, but I was eating their wings. I had got me some corn and shit. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I have a question, because I am like a very friendly girl, but I want to know, when y'all see a guy out like at a bar or a club that you think is cute, or like, you know what I'm saying, you think he gave you a little or whatever, what do? Me, I just like blink a lot and hope they notice me. But like, do you say something? Do you wait for them to say something to you? Do you just like hope they say something, they don't say nothing, then it's just like, whatever, I'm gonna, try to go to the bathroom, walk past them? Like, what happens? Because I don't know. I'm a pretty girl. And I be looking regular on this internet, but baby, when I go outside, I do not look like this. And I just want to know, what do you do if men don't speak? Because I know it's not because I'm ugly, because they definitely look. They be. But they do not say nothing. And I be trying to tell people this and this, how people do not believe me. But I be like, when I go out, especially when I go out with my girls, like my girls be getting hit on. They be getting hit on left and right. When I see them, not nobody ever say nothing to me. They never say nothing to me. And I'm like, I don't feel no way about it because I got snicks. But I just be like, damn. I'm definitely not going to say nothing to you. Because if I say something, it's going to be real ratchet. See, you got them hoochie daddy shorts on already, daddy. But no, for real, like, what do you say? What do you do?
All right, man. So you have women who are upset that men are no longer approaching them. So hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I mean, this just proves that women just say things just to say them. They just be talking. They don't believe what they say. A lot of times they use words they don't know the definition of. Common words is misogynist. Another common word is narcissist. They don't know what those words mean. All right. And but we men just listen to what you say. You say it, do. Well, we chop, we ugly, we don't belong in the same league as y'all. You know? And we have women saying that, oh, I don't need a man, but I want a man, or I know, you know, like it's just to the point, like, okay, bet. When you say things like that, I don't need a man. Cool. It's getting to the point where guys not holding the door open with you no more. They're not flirting with you no more. They're not approaching you no more. You know what I'm saying? Now they losing, you know, people talking about the unemployment rate. Those are women losing jobs. What is going on with these trucks today, bro? Like, people, man, I gotta get off this road. You know, those are government jobs. You know, at the end of the day, they cut a lot of the cashier jobs and they bringing them back because people were stealing and shit. But, you know, that's what it is. And now they need you. It's getting hard out here. And they think you're going to have sympathy, but you're not. You know, when they was talking about, oh, the guy that make $50K or, you know, a guy that working 9 to 5 ain't enough, look at B. Simone. And one thing about women, I got money right now and I'm balling right now and it doesn't last long. I'm telling y'all, man. You could be with a woman that make more than you, but you got more money than her. They don't know how to be conservative with money. They spend fruitlessly. They worry about today and they don't worry about tomorrow. But, you know, you heard a guy saying, I approached a woman and she bust out screaming and, you know, and guys just think, oh, they just want us to approach just so they can get validated. And that's all it is. You know, a woman will tease and tease and tease and tease and tease. It will tease the shit out of you. I had women walk in front of me, switch hard in front of me, keep getting in my way. And then you say something to them and it's like, oh, no, thank you. They just want the validation. Like, they play too many games. And I remember dude in the comments like, yeah, and women, I don't want no women that play games. All women play games. You got to show them you ain't the one to be played with. You feel what I'm saying? All women play games. They always want to play this little cat and mouse game with you. You know, they flirt with you. They stare at you. This one girl just kept staring for 3 straight days. So I said, so, oh, no, you know, like, nobody got time for that. Niggas is tired of that, bro. And then they shoot their shot in inconspicuous ways and stuff, or whatever we want to call it. These little, you know what I'm saying? Like you post, it's just like, it's just not worth the squeeze. And then, you know, Lord forbid, or Lord, you know, put it in a position to, you know, y'all talking whatever, you get to going out with her, and then you do all this, and then, you know, you find out she smashing somebody for the frisky, or it's an ex, or she trying to get over an ex. Or Lord forbid, she put you in the danger zone. A lot of these women or just use you to make they ex jealous, taking pics of you, posting them on Snapchat or sending them to their ex. I got it. Like, like, women are very dangerous. Women are they like to live on the edge and put you in danger. They like Twilight. They want to see 2 dudes fighting over them. And a lot of these women, you do it the right way, all you doing is putting yourself in the danger zone. That's it. All you doing is putting yourself in the danger zone. You can spend the night and then nigga walk in the door, then what? Even if he A1 from day one, he cool. Like, all right, man, I ain't even tripping, homie. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? You know, you still put yourself in that position. So even if you do it right, what's the reward? Really, the reward is come on. It's just like, you still could be sharing her. You do it right, she still won't be yours exclusively in a lot of cases. So it's hard. It's hard to know. It's hard for dudes to know, even if they do approach. You know, rejection is rejection. They come with the game. Men ain't scared of rejection. Let me tell you that. We get rejected early in life. We face rejection early, and rejection ain't nothing. It's not even public humiliation. It's your reputation. If I talk to you and you say I did something to you, or you start screaming and they go record, guess what? That mess up my digital footprint. All of a sudden, I could be going for a promotion, and this video show up, and she might say, "Oh, this guy grabbed my butt, so I had to scream." But that's not what happened. I could have just held the door open. I could have just wanted to start a conversation with her, like, "Hey, what's up? You know, I think you, oh, you call me." You know, like this is like you staying away from women, bro. You see guys take a picture with women now in Hollywood, they keep their hands in their pockets. You know, the Me Too movement. It destroys something. Poverty destroys these women really being broke, filing these lawsuits, and you deal with a woman now, and she come over, and she can say she did. So it was this white dude. He had this woman come over. He had this particular woman come over to his spot. He asked her to leave in the morning, and she didn't want to leave. She started calling the police, said he kidnapped her, or, raped her or whatever like that. I said, grape. It's like, damn. So you just, when you look out of here, it's just like the risk outweigh the reward. That's what it is now. The risk outweigh the reward when dealing out here. Even if you approach and everything go the right way, who's to know that she's being genuine. She's smashing somebody else and you courting her and doing all this. That's why guys just pulled away. Y'all play a dirty game. Bro. Y'all done met so many dudes. You think a woman really cutting off every dude? No, they follow him on social media. They checking it. Like, it's just, even if it's the best guy she met. So that's why dudes ain't approaching no more, because even if I do it the right way, I still got too much. I still can lose. Women live through what and I'm gonna do another video on this. Women live through what they see through social media and what they see through the entertainment business. So if they see Lil Scrappy, or they see Michael B. Jordan, that's what they think all men are. They see what's Leonardo DiCaprio, is that the one who always keep a new young chick? They see Leonardo DiCaprio, they think that's how all men think and how all men operate. So they feel like they want to get one up. Before he get me, I got to get him. And when you come into a relationship with that mindset, you're going to lose every time. Don't get into a relationship if you're not going to get into it with good intentions, and intentions to be honest and truthful, and put the best foot forward. If you come into a relationship like every time somebody raised their hand, you flinching, you come into a relationship like that, you don't need to be in a relationship. You damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't heal from that. You don't heal from that, honestly. Most women, they ain't gonna heal from that. I gotta cheat on him before he cheat on me. Like, nah. He home a little late. He could be just working overtime to surprise you with a nice gift. You thinking he doing something. You know what I'm saying? You accuse him of doing something, or you think he doing something, so you want to get one up on you. Damaged goods. And as a man, you shouldn't get into a relationship if you ain't got, good intentions. That's a fact. If you get into a relationship with a woman, or a man, whatever, and you worried about them cheating, why not just like, nah, nah. And a lot of y'all, and I say this all the time, a lot of y'all know y'all not monogamous, or y'all can even stick to poly. A lot of y'all know y'all not relationship material. It's okay. It's okay. Women, they'll tell you, oh, I'm not really looking for nothing serious, and I just want to have fun. And women will tell you that. Women will tell you that. And that's fine. Men, don't think you got a box. Oh, I want a relationship, and no, keep it real. Y'all are meant for each. Everybody is not meant to be in a relationship. Real talk. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. It's where the real shit go down at. It's the best ever. You know, I mean, I got a year worth of content easily. Peace.